guys, welcome back to my channel. This will be Kinsley's 1 month update as well as my 6-week postpartum video. Not going to go into any depth. I'm going to go into depth, but I'm not going to make this a very long video because I actually have some clips from her newborn, well, from around the time she was born up into her 1 month update. Some little clips of videos just showing you guys her growth. So if anybody wants to know, her name is Kinsley Harper. Not gonna disclose her middle name, but it is pretty. You guys may hear me call her by her middle name sometimes, but Kinsley is her first name. If you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking down at my planner. But she was born November 19th, 2016. She actually was born a week early. She was supposed to be born November 25th, but that was another story. They pretty much said she stopped growing in my belly, so they wanted to get her out a week early. So I was only 39 weeks. She was still full term. Kinsley was 6 pounds 11 ounces. She was 20 inches long. If you guys see my face turning colors, it's because my phone is propped up on the TV in the living room. And you guys can kind of see her in the back. She's in her 4Mom's vibrator chair. So yeah. So she went to her 2-month appointment yesterday, although she won't be 2 months until tomorrow, which is Thursday. I'm not going to get too much into her 2-month appointment because that's another video. So yeah, I'm just pretty late on this one. So some things she's doing now is she's turning over. Sometimes she won't turn completely over, but if I lay her on her side, she'll turn over to her stomach. If I turn her on her stomach, she'll roll over completely. But from her back to her stomach, she won't do just yet. But from her side, she will turn her to her stomach, and from her stomach, she'll turn over to her back. She has discovered her hands and her feet. So she sit there and wants to eat her hands and want to play with her face. And if I was to put like my phone in front of her or put like a toy or something in front of her, she's hitting at it. She's not too much grabbing it just yet, but she's hitting at it. Yeah, it's my little baby. With her feet, she loves to kick you. Like, she will kick you as long as she can feel you with her feet. She would kick you and will not stop. I'm starting to think she's doing it on purpose. But yeah, so what else? At her 1-month appointment, well, she didn't really have a 1-month appointment. I ended up taking her to the doctor for her face breaking out of her neck, but that's another story. She was weighing 10 pounds 1 ounce, and she was 22 inches long. So she's not, I don't want to say she's a big baby, but I don't want to say she's little. From my understanding, she's right on time for her age. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. She looked like she was doing something back there. She is doing tummy time. Yes, you guys, she's doing tummy time. Well, I didn't start her on tummy time exactly at 1 month. I started on her on tummy time like 1.5 months, almost 2 months. And she's doing pretty well with that. She tries to lift her head up, which is, you know, good. The doctor says nothing wrong with it, and they actually encourage me to continue doing tummy time. At birth, she literally was only drinking 25 milliliters, anywhere from 10 to 25 milliliters, up until she was about, well, I want to say she was drinking that maybe the first 2 days I was in the hospital. First 48 hours, she was drinking 10 to 25 milliliters. She started drinking 2 ounces. I want to say when we got home, she was drinking about 2 ounces. She wasn't drinking the full 2 ounces, but we would make 2 ounces, and she would drink as much as we would allow her to drink as much as she would. But right now she's on 2.5 to 4 ounces. It just all depends on how hungry she is. Sometimes she can drink 4 ounces and sometimes she can only get 2.5. Some days she only drinks 3. So it just depends on the feeding. Of course, you guys know she pee and drink a lot. Pee and poop a lot. What else, you guys? I'm trying to think, what else can I talk about? She smiles a lot. I actually have some pictures. If you guys are following me on Instagram and Facebook, then you know she's really been having a little smirk since the day she was born. But now she full-blown smiles. Like, she responds to me. She can follow me with her eyes. Anything you put in front of her, she can follow with her eyes. Me and my husband always catch her looking at us while we're eating. So yeah, he will put some food in her face and she'll follow it, and she'll sit there and whine a little bit like she know what we're doing. But she's spoiled, I can say that. Right now she's trying to grow out of her newborn clothes, for as in like newborn onesies and short sleeve onesies. She's kind of like out of those. And some of her newborn pants she can't fit, so she can still get in some stuff, but you know, everything is made big or made small or made to fit. So yeah, but for the most part she's a good baby. She do sleep at night. I only wake up maybe 2 to 3 times a night. She still does not get a bath every day. I bathe her every other day. So yeah, and she's not really on a schedule. She's up during the day sometimes. Sometimes she still sleeps. But she definitely knows her days and nights because she do sleep at night. So she's not on a schedule. I may not try to actually get her on a full schedule until she hits that 3-month mark. That's when I would definitely try to put her on a schedule. But as of right now, she's not on anything. And I actually go back to work next Wednesday, so I may have to try and get her on a schedule a little bit sooner. But of course, it's not going to happen within 10 days. So yeah, but on to my 6-week postpartum. Like I said, she was born November 19th. My 6-week postpartum doctor's appointment was January 3rd. I could try and put a before picture and an after picture of my stomach and let you guys see that. I'm not going to show you guys right now, but I would definitely try my best to get a before and after picture of my belly. But my stomach literally went down within 5 days. And like I said, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you guys will have seen a 5-day postpartum picture of me. My stomach went completely down. Right now, I still do have milk in my boobs, but I am not breastfeeding. We tried breastfeeding. She would not latch. She smelled the milk. She wanted it, but her mouth was just not big enough for her to really latch. I guess when I say my areola was too big for her mouth. It's a normal size, of course, but it's just too big for her mouth. But I do still have milk in my boobs. I'm gonna let it dry up naturally. Everyone always say, oh, you can get cabbage and dry it out, or you can put on a really, really tight sports bra and wrap your boobs to dry it up, but I'll let it go away naturally. When I did go to my appointment, I got a pap smear. Well, I didn't really get a pap smear because I was on my monthly, which was actually good. My doctor was super excited to know that I was on my monthly when I came to my 6-week postpartum, because technically, after you have a baby, at least after 6 to 8 weeks, you're supposed to get a cycle. It may not be a normal cycle, but you're supposed to get one. My cycles usually run anywhere from 5 days to 6 days. But my first cycle that I did get after having a baby and after my 6-week postpartum, after my 6 weeks, it was about 7 to 8 days. So yeah, and I really feel like it slowed down because of the birth control. So yeah, but let's talk about birth control. You guys, since I thought I was going to breastfeed, the birth control that they gave me right after having her before I left the hospital was the mini pill. And that's the only birth control that I was able to take while trying to breastfeed. And it's okay for the baby. Y'all, that just wasn't working. When I realized that I wasn't going to be able to breastfeed and I couldn't remember to take them pills, who did not have sex until after 6 weeks. At that appointment, I was like, look, can y'all give me Depo? She was like, do you think you're pregnant? I said, lady, I just had a baby. I'm not pregnant. They went ahead, gave me that shot. And that's what I'm pretty much on Depo. So yeah, I guess I can make a video one day about the Depo, but as of right now, I don't feel any different with it. It did slow my cycle down because I was very, very heavy, which is never normal for me. I'm not normally heavy, but after a baby, you know, your uterus is not the same anymore. So it's really, really heavy. So yeah. Yeah, but that's about it. Everything's back to normal with me. I'm still a little bit emotional. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. But that just could be because I'm just an emotional person. I'm a Libra. I don't balance. 1 minute I'm happy, next minute I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah. But this is the end of my 6-week postpartum video, as well as Kinsley's 1 month update. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys her in the next clip, and I would definitely put a before and after picture of me up, as well as some small clips from her newborn to 1 month of what she's kind of doing, so you guys can get a feel of everything. But until next time, you guys like, subscribe, and share this video, and definitely leave comments down below. And go follow my social media because I'm always on Facebook and I'm always on Instagram. Oh, and I'm always on Snapchat. Like, you guys get to see my baby all the time on Snapchat. So, yeah. In my next video. Bye.
Sley. And she gone. Where you going, mama? Why you turning your head around? You got stuff in your hair.